guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, hello and welcome to SimCity. It's about bloody time. I don't know how long I was downloading this friggin' thing for, but it's done. So let's just play it, shall we? Usually I'd go into detail on what the game's about, but I think you know by this point. I just want to play it, alright? I just want to play it. Okay, I want to create a game. Wait, is this going to be public if I create a game? Alright, create. There's 3 cities, 5 cities, 7 cities, and 16. 2, 16, 11. I actually like the look of that one, having a lot of water. 16 there. That's nice. I feel like this one's too small. That might be a bit much. That's got 11 and a lot of water. I'm pretty sure that's the one that was actually in the beta. Let's get 7. I might start with something relatively medium. Actually, you know what? We'll go all out. We're gonna go with Viridian Woods, 16 cities and all that. Name the region. Oof. Oh god. Conflictopia. There we go. We'll make it private, so it's invitation only, not sandbox mode. Next, I will claim a city. I kind of want one on the coast, if I'm honest. To begin with, I like the look of this one. I feel like that could have a nice port. That's a great works location. I'll start here, work my way along this coast, and then start working inland, because my goal is basically to link all of these up. Now, I'm noticing oh, that's not actually possible, because these ones are all linked via road. These ones are only reachable by rail, by the looks of it. This road only goes this far to these cities, not that one's rail, and this one. Okay, so there's 4 groups of cities here. I'll start with these ones, alright? We'll start with these 4, so we'll start here. There is a lot of oil, a lot of water, there's decent wind, there's a bit of ore, and there's absolutely no coal, so that will need to be imported. There is a rail and shipping link here, so let's claim that. And let's play Lancaster Point. Lovely. It's only taken us 3 minutes to get here, but let's have a go. This should be fun. Reticulating spleens and all that, of course. Alright, here we are. Oh, bugger. I forgot about the heroes and villains bollocks. I only wanted the digital deluxe for the London pack, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, alright, I get it, you told me. Right, we need to link to the highway. Of course, we don't want to go all out and put a high-density avenue straight away. I get it. Please leave me alone. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Okay. I might put a high-density avenue just here to begin with. I mean, is it possible to take it down there? Oh, sort of. That's kind of cool. It does actually go under. That costs a fair bit, but that's going to be the basis for my city right there. Alright. So now we need to zone stuff, but I don't want to do that yet. I want some... High-density streets are kind of expensive, but I want this area here. Actually, where is the wind currently going? Does it tell me? The wind's going this way. So having my industry right here is perfect, because it means that down here can be commercial and residential zoning, and the wind isn't going to blow pollution right up into their zoning, or their zones. Okay. Let's put a medium density street across here. That costs a bit as well, but it should be alright. Let's link it up. And now what we're going to do is zone some industry across here. I'm going to have to start small, I realize, though. So, industry all along here, of course. And there. And then I want to put a buffer zone of commercial zoning right here. and some residential zoning right here. So this is the beginning of Lancaster Point. I'm just going to keep it Lancaster Point for now. So, effectively, yes, this area will contain pollution, but most of it's being blown that way onto the highway. The only reason we're starting like this is so we can get some money, because without money, things are going to be troublesome. So let's speed up time a little bit and see what they want. This is the demand for commercial zoning. They want more of that. They also want a power plant. I can afford wind, which I would prefer to have. I can afford a solar plant, but I feel like that could be a really bad idea. That would take all of my money away from me. As for wind, it's cheaper in every sense, and it's cleaner as well. So let's put ourselves a wind plant right there. Now we're making a lot less money, and we have a lot less money. But now people have power, or rather, they will once someone actually starts working there. What do you want? Hey Mayor, don't you want a town hall? Oh wait, it's a woman. With the town hall, we will have access to services like fire, waste disposal, health, and police. I'll do it later. Okay, do we have power yet? No, it's still hiring. Let's speed things up and see if we can actually get someone to work there. Do we not have the... Oh, there we go. It's about to power the city. There we go. Fantastic. That should keep all of them happy. So now they want water, and we're actually making a decent bit of money already. So a water tower. Oh, wow, look at this. There's water everywhere. We'll put one of those there, just because we can, and that gives water to the city. Now, what was that last thing they wanted? Oh, bugger. Oh, an oil well. What was it you wanted? Plop my town hall. Is that here? Yes, it is. Now, the question is, where do I want my town hall? I feel like I kind of want it along here. So, what was that? That was a medium density avenue? Yeah, it was. Alright. I feel like I want that to go down there. That to go there. And my town hall to sit nicely atop this hill. Lovely. Okay, so am I done with this objective here? Yes. I don't really want to name it. I like Lancaster Point. Excuse me. We'll just keep it Lancaster Point. I'm fine with that. Okay, so more zoning's required. They want more residential stuff. I don't really want to put residential right beside my town hall. If anything, I want residential to be down here. So, can I take a... do I want a medium density street? I mean, it's the residential zone is going to be... There's going to be insane amounts of traffic going from a residential zone to any other zone, really. So, I mean, I could bring this road out here, but that's incredibly expensive. I guess a high-density street might be able to do it. Or might be able to start this process. Yeah, that's a fine start. That cost us a fair bit of money. And it still is. I mean, we have bugger all left, really. But we are earning money, which is good, and this will allow us to put some nice residential zoning down here, along with a train station. So that is absolutely fantastic. Let's just completely zone along the side of that for now. We'll do the same here, and the same down here. People will be getting kicked out of their houses, but that's just going to have to happen. So let's speed things up and hope that people decide to move in. I mean, they did want residential zoning, so hopefully that will keep... There we go. They're moving in their motorhomes. A couple of people appear to have actual homes set up here. Not really anything fancy, but they've got their homes. They should be happy. Alright, like I said, let's just speed things up and wait for the money to roll in. The commercial demand is going up a little bit. Our commercial zone is tiny, so let's just extend it along there. And yeah, money is currently rolling in, which is very nice. Put some residential along there and just there, actually. Alright. So, wow. Okay, a bunch of people moved in. What about rail services? Where would I go to get that? Trains. Can I get... No, I can't. I can't get a train station. I do, however, need sewage disposal. The sewage is gathering in the streets right now. This costs me 100 simoleons per hour. It doesn't cost all that much to actually build, so we'll put it right there. Right at the end, where everyone coming off the highway can see it. The perfect location for it, of course. Alright, we're making 1,000 simoleons per hour. Absolutely fantastic. Petition to build a gambling house approved. I don't know what specialization I want to go for yet, if I'm perfectly honest. I really don't. Oh wow, here's a bunch more people moving in. Absolutely fantastic. So far so good. Do we have any upgrades for the town hall? No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. How much room do we actually have? Oh, wow. I didn't realize I had all of that space down there as well. I know these city regions are a lot smaller than what they were in SimCity 4, but I have a lot more space here than I thought I did. I feel like there will be a tunnel going through that mountain at some point to have a tourist area over here. If that's a specialization, I think tourism might very well be it. So you've got drilling, trading, electronics, culture. What do we have in culture? An expo center. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for culture, if I'm honest. I feel like that's a good bet. Culture all the way over here. I mean, gambling could work. Electronics, maybe. Mining, not so much. I mean, I can put one of these in right down there, but that's going to ruin the area. Trading can go anywhere. Electronics, probably anywhere. Culture, anywhere. So, probably culture. I think culture is what I would want to go for. We also have a few more of these. Wow, I didn't realize exactly how many I had. Tokyo Tower. The Washington Monument. Looks ridiculous in a random location. We'll see what I go for. I'm really not sure right now. Okay, so how much money do we have? It is growing, which is nice. We don't really need another sewage outflow pipe. What we need, really, is more commercial zoning and more industrial zoning. So, what I'm going to do is it in here? No, it's not. Parks. How much is a formal park? 400 for that, 40 per hour, that's fine. Gonna put this down here, because that will make everyone much happier. And that should encourage people to build bigger houses. It should. I don't know if it will, but it should. Therefore, hopefully making them richer and whatnot. So we have a park down there. What I want to do as well is go up here and rezone some of the commercial and housing and all that. Basically, I want to rezone all along here. So, cut all of that out and rezone it to commercial. Now, I don't know if that will automatically work. I think I may have to bulldoze all of these guys, which sort of sucks. Alright, goodbye. Okay, so they're all out of their homes in place for some nice commercial zoning. Good. They want more industry, so let's also demolish this zone along here and cut out all of the build. That's a trade shop. I want these. All of those can go. Along with, I guess, this area. Oh, bugger. Whatever. Let's go to the bulldozer and cut out a bunch of commercial and industrial zoning there. And there we go. A bunch more industrial can go right there. And I guess I could probably extend this road down a little bit. I don't really think we need a medium density street, but just to stick with what we have so far, we will go with that. And there we go, we have our first block. In fact, let's just turn the... Actually, you know what? We don't need that. Let's put some low-density streets going through the middle of the zone. Because, one, it's much cheaper. And two, I can't see the middle of the zone being incredibly packed, to be honest. So there we go. All this commercial zoning up here will eventually be gone. But for now, we'll keep it. In fact, let's just clear all of that out. We will clear all of this out. We will go in and rezone, like so. And I sort of want to clear out this residential area as well. So, ditch all of those in place for some... Let's ditch all of that as well. Commercial. I want commercial to be along here. Right, there we go. That's a commercial zone, right. So commercial along here. We can also put some commercial zoning along here. We'll put a little bit more industrial there. And hopefully that'll keep people happy. I can't imagine these commercial zones are all going to be amazing because they're right beside filthy, dirty industry. But they're there, which is what I want. So let's... We are making money, which is good, but we don't have as many people, which is a problem. Now what is this? What are these lines? Is that traffic on the roads? I would imagine so. I guess a medium density street's going to be needed to go along here. And up to here, let's make a block of houses, shall we? I realize I really shouldn't be using these medium density streets for this. So let's cut that out. And cut that out. And that one as well. Don't believe that gives me any money. Oh, it does. Or at least I think it does. Okay. So let's try an arced road. So medium density should definitely be going along here. Oh, did I just... Okay, I didn't mean to place that, but... Okay, whatever. Apparently I'm not getting a choice. Now we want low density to be going in a straight line, preferably. Back like this. So these are going to be a bunch of little streets that are going to contain housing. Or at least that's my plan. That one wasn't straight at all. There we go. We'll bring them right up to here. Which should be okay. Now, do I want to link them through the middle? Why the hell not? There we go. And along there as well, just for good measure. Very expensive, but the demand for housing is so great that this might benefit us. So let's place all of this housing in here, along there, along the front, along there, there, and there. So that should provide enough land for more housing to go in. The problem at the moment that I'm seeing is that this road is a nightmare. So can I actually flat out upgrade the road? I don't think I can. Oh, I can, right. I can upgrade it to a medium density street. It's current. Oh, that's a downgrade. So that is a high density street. Now that's problematic, actually. Are there any stop? No, there's just stop signs here, so I'm sure that's a nightmare as well. Right. Okay, we're making 3,000 simoleons per hour. We don't have a lot of people here, though. What I'm noticing, and I guess I'm going to have to wait before I fully decide on whether or not it's true, is that these roads are a nightmare. I'm not quite sure why. I guess it's just because the majority of houses are currently in the center of this area. So let's upgrade this to a high density street. Okay, let's give that a go. We'll do the same here. We'll do the same here. We'll do the same here. In fact, dear God, this whole area needs it, doesn't it? Let's upgrade that to high density. High density. This is costly, but I think we need it for the roads out of this area. Okay. That seems to have made things a bit better. This road, though, is a nightmare. Look at that. That's a complete nightmare. That needs to have a bypass, and I think I know how I can do it. I want a high-density avenue to come off of here, and I want it to connect up to there. Actually, no, I don't. I want it to come off of here, and I want it to connect to there. Now, I don't know how well that will work in practice, but I can only imagine that it will work to some degree. No, that's not going to solve the problem, because the problem starts down here. This is where the problem is. So, high-density avenue, acting like a bypass. Costly, but should speed things up a little bit in the whole process of getting the balls out of here. As you can see, the problem does seem to be resolving itself. The only people really using this road now should be those that live on it. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, the problem is fixing itself, except for here, for whatever reason. I guess those are people that actually live on those roads. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's a bit weird. I'm not quite sure why that road has suddenly become packed with traffic again. I think it may be that this is... You know what? Yeah, it's a major time for commuting by the looks of it. And I think what a lot of people here are doing are coming out of their houses and going up here. And then they're coming out of here and going that way. They're not bothering with this avenue. So the avenue was sort of a waste of money, making me think that the best option here is effectively, hey, let's demolish this road and put in a better road. Which I don't really want to do, but I don't think I have a choice. So you know what? Let's piss a bunch of people off and do it. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, and that road. And that little bit of road. There we go. Alright. So the traffic there is now a bit of a nightmare, as you can see. This road may need to have the same done to it. What I'm realizing the whole way through here, though, is that it's the same everywhere. I mean, this can be upgraded to a high-density streetcar avenue, but we don't need a streetcar just yet. This could be a medium-density street, because of why the ball's not. This can be a high-density avenue because we can afford it. And so can this because we can afford it. And I might as well do this as well because we can afford it. There we go. Now the problem lies, as you can see, with massive traffic jams. I do wonder, can I take a road, a high-density avenue, off of here and connect it to the bridge? No, is the answer. Okay. So this junction is causing a lot of problems, evidently. Would a high-density... That was a high-density street, wasn't it? Bringing an avenue off of here will cause a dodgy junction, but let's try it. Because if I bring an avenue off of here and then bring this a little bit further in that direction, then up. I don't have enough simoleons, but in theory, would that work? Oh, I don't know. Let's get rid of that avenue again, but this little bit. Alright. So, the traffic's a bloody nightmare because everyone's going the same way. If I were to do something else, however, such as take a high-density avenue up there, would that perhaps help? Because these people might go that way, as opposed to pissing me off by all going the same way. So, what do you want? Alright, crime. Oh no, not that guy. Not the whole heroes and villains thing already. I don't want that. I really don't. I can place the French police station, Vutire, Maxis Manor, a police precinct, or a police station. I can't actually place any of them because I have no friggin' money, but whatever. What else have we got? Fire station. I can't actually place anything right now. That's a bit of a problem. Let's hold off a little bit. We'll stop spending. I mean, oh my god. That's catastrophic. That needs to be fixed. Can I upgrade this road? No, is the answer. Oh, what have I done? I mean, if I were to delete this section of road, this section of road, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, I won't have enough money to do this, but I can take this along there. How far will this money take me? Not there. It'll take me to there, which I'm fine with. So there we go. Traffic should be a little bit better, in theory, because it can flow straight off of here. That does appear to be lightening up a little bit. I've realized my perfect method here would have actually been to not have that curve. Because it seems that at all times we have traffic jams, so this isn't a good start. What have I done? What have I done?